upcoming game. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Thanks very much for listening on any upcoming Jazz home game. Stop by the nearest ticket booth or head to our website. Get yours today. The National Basketball Association and the Utah Jazz are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting players.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Short, a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Halloween night. Great, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
And so off. Switch here. Clarkson's checked in. MP's checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Devin Vassell. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
I'm now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead. We've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David. That's something you got to have in this NBA. Fox, no good. Utah trailing here. Left side, George. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. Kessler the screen. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. On the wing, MP. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Colin Sexton. And that one's good. MP.
Well, that's a level of pick-and-roll understanding you rarely see out of a young player like MP.
Clarkson on the wing. Outside, Markkanen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Spurs leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP with a screen on Clarkson. In the corner, it's MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Back to Clarkson. Kessler against MP. Kessler passes to Markkanen. A second chance effort. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Markkanen's got 5 points so far. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Another look now for San Antonio. Johnson's checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Castle. And it's Vassell in for Paul. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside. Here's MP. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. .114 left here in the first quarter. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Fox. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Vassell against Clarkson. Basket, good.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Here's Vassell. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
MP outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Jazz shooting around 46% at this point. Down low. Here's Filipowski, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shoots from 14. Filipowski grabs the board.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. MP out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Clarkson missing again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Johnson, the pass to MP. Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell, no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Clarkson outside. On the money from 12 feet away. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Fox from outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Jazz trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now, here's Fox. He has 5. To the inside. MP strong inside.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Jazz trail by 3. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Collier. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Collier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now, here's MP. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Fox. MP outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
On the attack, Jordan Clarkson.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Oklahoma City.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's Collier. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes outside, inside. Here's Johnson. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Here's Collier. He has 5. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Sensabaugh's got 5 now. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Kept alive. MP follows the miss and puts it through.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Filipowski. Clarkson outside. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. more often than not, he's making that shot.
Screen by MP. Here's Vassell. The rebound. By the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Now look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense, not allowing the opposition to get comfortable, and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Spurs leading by 3. Vassell outside. Here's MP. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now 24 points for MP.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Clarkson. Nice defense by Vassell. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And here's MP for 3. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Pass to Filipowski. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hendricks can't get it to go. The Spurs shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Yes, that goes in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jazz trail by 7. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. And that one misses. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best.
That concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us through the first half. There is still some work to do for the Utah Jazz.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Utah, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
With some changes, Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton.
Out there, no
and it's Collier in for George. Then for the Spurs, MP's checked in for Wembanyama. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Chris Paul. Pass to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. And here is Markkanen. Here's Hendricks from outside the arc. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Collier. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
The Jazz making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And so he makes both from the line. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic bull. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Pass to Sohan. To the paint. He's looking for MP and finds him. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to MP. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And the layup is good. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unafraid to mix it up inside. Clarkson finds angles that counter what the defense is trying to take away.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Clarkson. And the basket by Castle.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell, and they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Barnes is checked in for the Spurs. And Utah has possession. 7-point differential. Pass to Markkanen. Tries again, and the layup is good. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and poses his will.
Fox, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 9 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Clarkson. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Fox, no good. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson outside. Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. 6 points for him. Here's Collier. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Castle. Makes it off the glass. Castle's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Pass to Filipowski. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the basket is good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Fox feeling it out a bit. MP outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 28.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson with the ball. And here is Markkanen. And the 3 off target.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Castle. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
This is where we'll probably see Castle the most, creating opportunities with the ball in his hand.
Now Clarkson, he's got 9. Over Castle. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 7 points for the quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Barnes out there with Johnson. Then it's MP, and it's Fox, and it's Branham in at the 2 spot.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside Fox. Here's MP. Pass to Branham. Outside Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Martin with a screen on Barnes, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Martin missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Collier. Here's Filipowski. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
Shooting for San Antonio, the arrow, Fox.
Take a break.
At the line for 2.
Good shot.
That one is off.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. And he sinks the second.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Collier. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Utah. And so MP will bring it up for San Antonio. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Williams. Here's Collier. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Spurs leading by 11. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. MP, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Sensabaugh. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And Fox gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To the middle. A rebound by the Spurs. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Champagny passes to MP. The kick out to Fox. Jacks up a three. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
The Utah Jazz breaker that group.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
About those moves.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. .139 left in the fourth quarter. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Fox against George. The 3 from MP. Sexton grabs the board. Fox against George. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.